in the beginning of the process that God has been taking me through, I went through a time where people did not believe that it was God because it didn't look like it and it didn't sound like it. And so I was being told that there's no way that that's God telling you any of these things. There's no way. You're hiding behind God. You're lying on God. And I would hear them say, you have to use wisdom, or that don't sound right. I'm a very strong person when it comes down to my belief in what I know that my Father has told me. I am going to stand on it. I am going to believe it. I would get by myself, and because of the words that these people would say, it would cause me to go back to God and question him. Like, did you really tell me that? And God had to remind me that, Sheila, I spoke to you. I didn't speak to them. I told it to you. I didn't tell it to them. I'm taking you somewhere. I'm not taking them. And I had to realize that even if people do not understand what God is doing in my life, as long as I'm in alignment with my Father and I'm following him, then I have to be okay with it. It is not my job to convince people to believe what God told me. It is my job for me to believe so that I can get where he's taking me. But oftentimes we let the noise, the people, the outside people get into our ears and try to mix up what God is saying, to cause us to doubt, to fear, to back out of what God has us in. And they're looking for the moment for everything to fall apart so that they can say, I told you that it wasn't God. That's what they're looking for. But God reminded me that when everything is falling apart on your end, that means that everything is falling in line on his end. The world looks for everything to fall apart to say that it's not God. But we as believers, when things start falling apart, that means that God is moving things out of the way that we no longer need in our lives. The things that have been holding us back, the things that has been laying dormant on the inside of us to try to keep us in that comfort zone, in that same place, that place of fear. God is tearing all of that down. He's destroying it. And he's uprooting those things out of you. But the people want you to stay there because it's falling apart. This can't be God because it's falling apart. But what if God is the one that's destroying those things and causing it to fall apart? What if he said that I'm going to do it this way? I'm going to set it up to where it looks like you're losing everything. I want it to look like that. But we have to know that just as well as God can take it, he gives it. And if he gives it, he can take it away. And if he take it away, he has something greater. But when you don't have that understanding, you automatically feel like you're doing something wrong. That can't be God. Oftentimes, we want to put it on the enemy as well. We do know that God has to approve anything that the enemy is trying to do. Okay, let's go to the book of Job. In the book of Job, the enemy could not do anything until God gave him permission to deal with Job. He say, deal with everything. You can have everything. You can touch everything, but don't touch him. Don't take him out. You can't take his life. You can touch everything, but don't take his life. Job did not do anything wrong. Job was chosen by God for the enemy to test him, for the enemy to cause everything in his life to fall down, be destroyed, taken away, to the point where it looked as if Job had been doing wrong. His wife told him to curse God and die. His friends questioned him, told him that he had to be doing something wrong for all of these things to come upon him. That shows us right there. You can be doing everything right, and God will choose you. Try my servant Sheila. Try my servant Sheila. Try her. And because my Father believes in me, he believes that at the end, I'm still going to choose him. He say, try my daughter Sheila. Try her. And so when we are going through these changes, and things seems like it's falling all apart, it's falling down, it's being destroyed, you feel like you're losing everything, you have nothing left, just hold on. Hold on, because that's not the end of things. That's only the beginning, because God has greater. Job got it back double. He got back double. Our double cannot even compare to the double that God gives. You have to understand that everybody is not going to agree with you. Everybody is not going to think like you and understand. The only thing that you need to be concerned about, am I hearing God? What did God tell me? Am I following his instruction? Am I doing his will? Am I allowing him to be the God of my life? Or am I giving ear to the distraction, the manipulation, the deceit, the unbelief, the lies? You got to focus and just stay with God. Because if you listen to man gonna leave you stuck just where you're at. He will leave you to die. You got to close your ears to those things, because guess what? They will hold you back. They will cause you to doubt God. You will never reach the place that God had for you. You will stay in the wilderness just like the children of Israel and die off, messing around with people that God didn't even speak to. God spoke to you about your life. God told you he was taking you to another level. God told you, I'm promoting you. God told you, I'm stripping things out of your life that you no longer need. God told you. He didn't go tell everybody else. He spoke to you. You don't need validation in order for you to keep on doing what God needs you to do. You don't. You don't need man's validation. You need your commitment to be unto God. That's it. Because he is the only one that knows everything about you from beginning to end.